Alright, and this video will focus on task A2c, where it starts client wants a list of clients who are not located in the UK or Europe, paying monthly for classes, and started classes in 2022 or 2023. And we are to create a query, meaning we need to filter or create a new search that has the information on the above. And we're going to do this on the clients table to produce the list. So to do the query, we're going to head back to our Microsoft Access. And to do the query, we can simply go into create, but before we go there, we need to make sure we select the clients table. So double click the clients table to open it if you have closed everything. So make sure your clients are open. And what you can do is go on to create, and instead of create wizard, we can select query design. And what we can see right now will be the property sheets and adding the tables. So what I want to do is to just open the clients table and just extend this so that I can see all the fields that we have in this table itself. Now what we can do is to open up every single information and transfer that into the bottom, making sure that all the informations are there. All right, so I'm just going to close these property sheets and add tables so that I have more visual space right here so that I don't have a very close space. So here, I'm just going to double click every single field that is inside this table. We don't really have to do this, but it's much more easier for us to have all this information placed at the bottom so that it's easy for us to make the changes that we need. So once all of these fields are in the bottom of the query design, we can now do this on the point-by-point basis. So here, the first filter or the first information that we need to do is to make sure that we do not have any of the clients that are not located in the UK or Europe. So we need to go back to the clients table to see some information during the location. So right here, we have some information that we have other UK, Europe. I think at a glance at the table, we can see that there are only 3 locations right here. So based on the question right here, we do not need to include UK or Europe. So we can specifically go into the query and put in under location, we can put in a criteria. And what we can do is that since we don't need UK and Europe, we can just literally put in only other into the filter so that it only shows the information that we want to. And to see whether that works, we can just run, and you see that the location only display the location that is other, and there doesn't have any UK and Europe based on the original clients table right here. So our query right now only includes information that has the location on other. And let's head back into the design view right now, and let's enter the next filter, which is pay monthly for classes. So pay monthly for classes, if we want to see right over here on this field, I'm just going to extend this so that I can see. So you can see that pay monthly, there is information right here under the payment methods field. We do have weekly, per session, but we don't really need these things. We just only need the monthly information. So we're going to head back to the query, and we are going to change and only include the criteria monthly inside. And if we run this once again to check under the query design, we run this, we now have information that has other and monthly included. So once that's done, we can now enter the next future, which is 2022 or 2023. We can simply head back to the design view right now, and we just enter 2022 and type in or the next one, 2023. So we have two information right there, 2022 and 2023. And we just run this, and you'll be able to see that the query now filters any information year started with 2022 and 2023 in the data. And with that, we are done with 3 of the filter criteria, and we have to create this, save this as clients underscore query. What we can do, we can try to save, and we can just save this as clients underscore query. Based on what it's required, I think we need to put it in a capital letter just to make sure that we did everything as per the question's requirement. Clients underscore query. And once that's done, you can see that the query is saved on the left side. Now, we will need to take a screenshot of the query design. And to do so, we need to head back into the design view and just simply screenshot this section, add into your evidence file, and place this over to A2c, showcasing your query design right at the bottom. Alright, after you save the evidence, let us continue to the next part of A2c, which is the list must show only these fields in this order: client ID, initial, client name, year started, and be sorted in a descending order. Now, meaning that we can just select the client ID. So what we can do here, the client ID is show. So the question wants us to make sure initials is in the second place. We can just drag this over to the second column, and then the next one would be client name and year started. So year started is all the way to the end. I'm just going to drag that, and location and payment method doesn't need to be shown. So I'm just going to untick 2 of those things, and only these 4 is being sorted. Now the next point wants us to sort the client ID into a descending order. We can simply go here and select descending order for our client ID. And we need to then to display the ordered and sorted results of the query. You just simply hit run, and we'll be able to see that the information have only shown 4 of the fields that we have already selected, and these will be in the descending order starting from Z to A, which W, P, G, and B. And what we have to do right now is to take a screenshot of the results. So with this, we screenshot this, and we paste them into A2c bottoms, because this question still remains as A2c, so we need to paste it underneath here, showcasing the results that we have here. And then that's about it. Just make sure you save, and this is how you can do task A2c. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.